I see it in plenty of young men and plenty of older men. I'd mentioned before, I was roommates with this guy, an older man. Actually, he wasn't even that old. He was younger than me, and he was completely broken. He was just all overweight. He didn't know he was broken, was the thing. And when I came into the house, he was like, it's your turn to clean up the bathroom. I was like, don't talk to me, right? And this is my roommate. Like, well, I'm just saying everybody's got to do their chores. This is a fat old guy on a whole bunch of medication. And I'm older than he is, but I'm quite strong, quite fit, quite alert, busy, working on my own projects. No need to chat. No need to share stories. I can be friendly. I can be social, but I don't need to be. I can talk, as I'm sure you know, but I don't need to talk. I don't even like being entertained. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not one to sit there and watch a movie very much. There's a few that I like, but not much. And this wasn't that old, this broken down older guy would tell me about all of the problems. He would try to tell me about the problems that he had in life, how he lost his wife and kids, and how hard it was for him. And he was moaning and groaning all the time, complaining, and trying to get me to be this servile person who cleans up the bathrooms. Now, I don't have any problem doing, some expected chores and some work. I don't have any problem with that. I like to work. I like to get things done, but I don't like taking orders from anybody who's not in charge. You know what I mean? Like, another inmate doesn't get to tell me what to do unless he's trying to help me, and he's saying, Howard, don't do that. You're going to get your ass beat, fair warning. And it's like, okay, thank you, man. I got it. But if it's somebody trying to tell me what to do, no, it's just like, yeah, man, have a good day. I'll wait until, somebody with any authority actually gives me an order. This idea of doing what you're told and doing what people expect of you makes you a good person. And it did. And it almost never does. In all of these instances, it turned these men into weak, needy, emotional, sickly, whiny, complaining, sad excuses for a man or for a human being. And there's no way that they didn't feel it. There's no way that they were looking at themselves in the mirror and saying, hey, I look pretty good. There's no way. That is something that they had given up on long ago. I haven't. Yeah. It was actually pretty funny. At one point, this program that I was in, they would take us to the gym every morning. This was outstanding. It was a nice gym. They had a group membership. We'd take off at 7 in the morning and drive to the gym. Boom. And stay at the gym until 9 o'clock. There was 20 people, right? Not a single one of them. I think maybe one or two of the girls actually would work out a little bit, but none of them were working out, They would just hang out in the shopping center, buy snacks and smoke cigarettes and stuff and kill the time. No, I went straight into the gym, man, and started working out. It was a good gym too. They had lots of equipment, lots of free weights, plenty of room, nice place. And shit, I love it. I grew up in a gym. I was talking about my father earlier. As soon as I got to be about 12 years old, I was hitting the weights. So for me, recently out of jail, it was shit, I've come home. This is my second home, truly. If I were to say that I lived in the gym, I would be understating what I did. No, my little, my converted garage into a studio apartment was a gym. Actually, no, before it got converted into the studio, it was just filled up with weights. So it wasn't like I spent my life going to the gym and hanging out in the gym. No, I built the gym in my house, and that's all I did. So for me, it was like coming home. I couldn't be more comfortable, right? There couldn't be a setting that's more natural to me. So I'm going to the gym every morning, hitting the weights, hitting the machines. And this old guy who, as again, not that old, but he was following me around in the gym. And he then started to try to talk to me while I was working out. And he was trying to tell me how to lift shit, right? How to get the, maximum squeeze on the reps and shit like that. And there was a lot of, nice girls in that place. And he was following me around and trying to talk to me, he was telling me what to do. And I was cool about it. I wasn't too harsh with him, but eventually, it didn't take long, when I told him, look, I know my way around a gym. I don't need you telling me what to do. And I don't appreciate it. It's, and he acted offended, okay, I was just trying to help. That was his refrain. It's it's your turn to clean the bathroom. I was like, yeah, fuck off. I'm not doing it. And I'm waiting until like if they come to me and they say, hey, Howard, you got to clean up the bathroom this day. And if you don't do it, we're going to kick you out. It's like, okay, fine, I'll clean it. But just, this broken, bumbling, sickly, sad male, trying to say, well, this is how we do it around here. I'm like, yeah, don't bother me. I'm making a video. Right? I'm sure I've got a video up here where I'm just fucking losing my mind, right? Because I'm dealing with this guy and it's just going fucking crazy. It was horrible too. So you'd think that you could just, or I could just like not let it bother me, not let it affect me, just go my own way, stay focused on my things, ignore him. But it was constant. It was like just being around him made you want to feel like you wanted to die. And, I'm joking around, but it's no joke. You ever known anybody like that? Just fucking being around them for any length of time just kills all the fucking joy and saps all the joy and energy out of life. Like they're giving you advice and shit. And you're thinking to yourself, why the fuck would anybody listen to this person? I mean, the idea being that, and if I listen to you, I get to be like you. I get to have your life if I follow your advice. Fuck that. That looks horrible, No doubt some people feel that way about me. Hey, that's fine, and if they've got the life that is worthy of that, if they're jet setting, making millions of dollars, having a great life, no, I guess they really shouldn't be listening to Howard Dare. No, I just wanted to get away from the person. They're on a ton of medication. They're whipping out their medications like it's a status symbol too. And with the younger drug addicts, they would talk about their potential, their many overdoses and problems in life as if they were a badge of honor. Like who got hit by a car the most times, shit like that. But it's not like I had to fight through this kind of problem and that kind of problem. No. It was quite the opposite of that. It was how badly they got hurt and how sorry you should feel for them and how, given the difficulty of their life, you should understand that you really can't have any sort of expectations of them. So it was this preemptive kind of thing of, like what was once a healthy man, stepping up and saying, probably started out pretty small too, right? Like, oh, I hurt my back. I can't do anything today. It's like, okay, fair enough. It happens. It's happened to me. I understand. But, when I got better, I got better. That's not at all what these people were doing. I think you can see this behavior in women too, not and in women too. I think you can see it in women